Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, we are totally winging it here. This is just a movement. We've all just come together today just for this. I wasn't supposed to be organising this. Where is Moira?
Behind you, okay?
Is she behind me? Let's have a couple of words from Moira.
Well, I don't know what to say. You've all done amazing. We're here and we're strong for Scotland. Let's bring home that yes! And who's staying behind to help me with a litter pick? I'm done.
I think it's the power of social media, isn't it? The power of social media. Forget your BBC, it's a total joke, forget it. This gentleman here, he's got a company called Independence Live. This is getting live streamed around the world without these videos. If anybody wants to get on Twitter, if you want to tweet Independence Live, let's get the message out there. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. Forget the mainstream media, they're an absolute joke. Ladies and gentlemen, Independence Live, we can make this happen. We can make this happen. Let's have the Caledonian cowboy on the pipes.
You know the words, join in.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time please for our paper. And up next is Mark McNaught from Newsnet.
Hello, this is my first time. I've come to Scotland from time to time. Normally I'm based in France. Oh, excuse me. Okay, is that better? Yeah. Good. Okay, thank you. Normally I live in France, but when I heard that the Scotland was planning its referendum, I got extremely excited because you all are doing what we Americans did over 230 years ago. And you hear a lot about all this crap you hear on TV about, oh, Obama said, oh, it's better to, we want Scotland to remain united. And there's an incredible amount of ignorance. The Scottish referendum is very badly covered pretty much everywhere. In France, I see very little. In the United States, I see very little, and I follow all this stuff closely. And so the idea is whether you're supported or whether people in other countries support you. But I can assure you, I used to live in Texas, and if you went to a Texan and say, all right, imagine you're in a political situation where your oil money is going to another state. Imagine that you can't take decisions in your own government, and that you are controlled much more by Westminster than we are by the Texas government is by for example, the federal government. And you're in a situation where you get governments that you simply don't elect. They would understand completely. And if you read through the Declaration of Independence, it's true that there is not a military occupation of Scotland, but so many of the same vindications that you see in the Declaration of Independence are exactly the same things that you're reclaiming now. No constitutional arbitrary rule, no taxation without representation. All of these things are such a common thread throughout all of the different countries that have sought independence from the British Empire, and of which you are will be one of the last. So I just want to say that, again, although there is a profound amount of ignorance about the Scottish referendum in other countries, especially in the United States, you can be sure that if you explained your situation clearly to almost any American, they would say, hey, they just want what we have. That's it. Thank you.
Summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming. To poor wild mountain thyme goes a young purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme. Goes a young purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Any youngsters in the crowd that are going to be voting for the first time, the 16, 17-year-olds? You guys? Right, that's a wee message for you guys from an old guy. It's not a lecture, it's a request. Your ma's and your dads and your papas and grands, all your futures were in all our hands. Now it's out of our hands. Our time has passed. As we hand over to you, it's your time at last. We ran your world, we thought we could make it a better place. But we blew our chance, didn't seize our day, we let it go to waste. We steered the wrong course, drove a long way round, carried you so far and then let ourselves down. Round and round and round about, getting nowhere fast, scared to try the detour, scared to be alone and get lost. We wound up wandering the Westminster one-way system, wondering where were the exits and why did we miss them. Too many miles around the block, too much time spent in gridlock, too much time in our clock, too many bumps and knocks, too much drifting with the flow, and now I've got nothing to show. So you're no longer in a backseat, we're handing over the wheel. No test run, no theory, no simulation, this is for real. Time for you to take control, because we're handing you the key, putting all our faith in you, and that's the way it should be, because the youth can steer with vision that's clear, stronger drive and higher energy, to navigate your own course, to map out your own history. So harness your power, and with it the responsibility to take us to a better place, steer us to our destiny. For all the future is in all your hands. All our futures is yours to plan. See, it's never happened in history before that group of people so often ignored, that the teenagers in any land have had the power balanced in their hand. That age group, demonised, utilised and victimised, disenfranchised, marginalised and ostracised. That age group, wound up, put down, fobbed off, pissed off, left out, missed out, blown off, written off. That age group used and abused by those that ruled, by the movers and shakers, by the users and takers. But now there's this groundbreaker where you're the deal makers, the judge and jury and panel, the history makers and in fodder. been used by kings and their cronies, young plentiful powerless pawns, just bairns, just boys, just laddies, just common men and common men's sons. Or lassies born and trained to serve at counters and mansions and tables and tills. Know your place and mind your manners, hen, keep your station, there's a good girl. It was young Scots who got conscription letters through the door. It was young Scots who sailed and flew and marched off to the war. It was young Scots who worked in the wartime in factories making arms. It was young Scots who fed the country working in wartime farms. It was young Scots who get sent away to get killed just to make our lives safer. Now no young Scots need to lay down their lives, just wee marks on wee bits of paper. It was young Scots that wear the conscripts. Now it's young Scots that will write the script. Nowadays, not enough jobs, not enough housing and constant competition, temperamental workplace conditions, temporary working positions, knocking on doors, chasing unreachable on-target earnings, graduates underemployed, stifled from using your learning. Maybe get some odd work in a shitty 0-hour contract, then sacked in an instant, nae rights, nae pay and nae comeback. Make them think again, then homewards you can send them. You're the bosses now, so please boss this referendum. Fix this land of have and have-nots. Young Scots, call the shots.
I'd just like to go one better than Donald Dewar when he said there shall be a Scottish Parliament. I like to say there shall be an independent Scotland. And I'm going to sing this wee song by a great hero of mine, Hamish Henderson, Freedom Camillion. So if you know the words, join in please. Rock the wind in a clear day's dawning, blows the clouds, heals their gouty o'er the bay, and there's mere nor a rock wind blowing through the great glen o' the world a day. It's the thought that would gang a rottens, or the rogues that gang gallus fresh and gay. Take the road and seek other lonings to the ill poised to sport and play. Nay, mair will our bonny callants march to war when the braggarts closely craw. Nor we winds be petite and clacking on the ships sailing down the broomy law. Broken families and lads we've headed, Wilk our Scotland, the brave nae mair. Black and white, gentle and made it, makes them mild man, so the masters there. Say, come all ye attain with freedom, never heed what the baggers closely craw. In your house, so the bairns o' Adam will find breed, ballery and painted room. When my clan miss with springs of Springburn, all the roses and greens will turn to bloom. And the black lad for your Niagara things the fell gallows o' the burghers do.
There's so many different groups here. It's wonderful to see everybody pulling together, but we are going to run out of petrol on the generator. The juice is going to run out pretty soon. I want to let these guys have a little word here. The Black Triangle campaign.
Brothers and sisters, I've just got 1 minute to speak up for Black Triangle Disability Rights Campaign. We started 4 years ago when Paul Reiki, a writer in Edinburgh, committed suicide after a work capability assessment as carried out by the Department of Work and Pensions and this condemned government. Since then we've been fighting hard. 10,600 people in 2011 died within 6 weeks of being found fit for work. 500,000 disabled people are going to lose their benefits under this condemned regime. The only way we can stop Ian Duncan Smith is to vote yes to independence. We've got to tell him no pasaran. The lives of our people, the lives of our most vulnerable people, the lives of disabled people in Scotland are being threatened by this regime. It's up to everybody now to talk to our friends and neighbours, to educate them about the Holocaust, which is happening to disabled people in Scotland today. We've got to tell Ian Duncan Smith, Floyd, Cameron and all the Tory vermin to get it out of Scotland.
And just to finish off, those that have died have not died in vain and will not be forgotten.
Could I just add a wee caveat? Lower, that building's the focus of our attention today. There's a couple of staff in that building that have been waving little yes stickers. Okay? So, just a wee reminder, guys, don't demonise your fellow workers, okay? It's not about them. Okay, there's guys in there earning a wage, that's not the target of our anger. Thank you.
Oh, the summer time has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and a wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower down by yon crystal fountain, and round it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go, on a fiddle. I will range through the wild and the deep glens of dreary, returning with their spoils to the bower of my dearie. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Let's give a big warm thank you to the guys up there with the yes badges. Look forward to your new job at the Scottish Broadcasting Company. Okay, so thanks very much. I was just meant to be coming along to have some, you know, to just chant and stuff and wave a flag. We've ended up running this show. My name's Crawford. This is the bass player from Howland Radio and the fiddle player from Papa Shandy and the drums. And this is the song that we started with. We're going to finish up with this one. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Yes! I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. And these last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. If anybody knows Dougie McLean, ask him to come to the next one. He can sing his own song. I've been telling old stories and singing songs that make me think about where I come from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, it's been everything I've ever had. Woo! I've moved and I've kept on moving. I've proved the points that I needed proven. I've lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. And I've kissed the girls and I've left some crying. I've stolen dreams, yeah, there's no denying. I've travelled hard with my coattail flying somewhere in the wind. Let's hear it. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, it's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here beside the Clyde, this empty room, this massive audience, these flames that could not get any higher. They've withered, now they've gone. Shame on that BBC, huh? Shame on them. Roll on the SBC. Now I'm steady thinking, my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow when the hands are shaking and the kisses flow. Well, I will disappear. But let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, it's been everything I've ever had. Right, just the audience, right? Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, it's been everything I've ever had. Yeah, Caledonia, it's been everything I've ever had. Yes! 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 More power to the people. Forget these old giants, these old gods of mass media. Forget them. Forget them. Get online. Get on Twitter. Get on Facebook. Get on YouTube. Follow Independence Live. Spread the word. Forget these morons. Forget them. Well, apart from the ones that have got the yes flags. They're nice guys. They're nice guys. But forget the British broadcasting nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, yes.